Hi, I'm Kay. Thank you so much for joining me for my big review for Abigail in the color White Blonde Balayage by Uniwigs. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss it. Before we start, I would like to say a big thank you to Uniwigs and Uniwigs on Amazon for sending me this piece for review purposes. So let's start with the color White Blonde Balayage. So what you have is a blend of a light beige blonde and a creamy ice blonde with dark roots. I would say they're about light brown roots, but it gives you that really natural regrowth look, and it is throughout the wig, so really natural. And here's the color outside. So just so you know, I don't have a ring light on inside at the moment for this review. So you see it in natural indoor light. I'm sitting right in front of a big window. So the light's coming from the front, but it's also, there's natural light coming from the sides here. And then obviously you can see it in the natural light as well. So really pretty color. So let's talk about Abigail. I think the first impression I got when I put her on was romantic, understated Hollywood glamour, but for every day. I don't know if that makes sense. You have these barely there waves, which just gives it that kind of romantic feeling, a bit of a blowout look really as well. So Abigail comes with a 13 by 3 lace front. So you have that natural hairline look and the illusion of scalp. Otherwise it's wefted, but I will show you the cap construction in a minute. So let's look at Abigail from all sides. So she is fairly straight out of the box. All I did was cut the lace front. So she comes with a lace front that comes down to about here. So you will have to cut that. And the tag is still attached. And I just run my fingers through it to loosen the fibers a little bit off the cap. But that's all I've done. So that's pretty much is what she will look like straight out of the box once you cut the lace front. So let's look at that lace front. So I think the hairline looks really natural. Now the knots are a bit visible. So I think you will need to use some kind of concealer or makeup of your choice to kind of get rid of the knots. Or you can cut it back a little bit further if you have your own bio hair like I do. So you can cut it all the way here and then just make sure you match your own color with the color of the wig. If you don't want to have this. But I think just some concealer will do. You might have to glue this bit on if you want to tuck it. Because if you want to tuck it, it flips back up. But I think the hairline in itself is really well done. It is a budget-friendly piece. So that's something to note. And I think for the price you pay, I think you do get a really good wig. You might have to do a little bit of work. As I said, maybe just use some concealer, etc. But I think the hairline is actually really good for the price you pay. The fibers are really soft. So these are heat-friendly fibers, so you can change the curl pattern if you wanted to. You can straighten it. You can add a different type of curl in it if you want to. So, and they feel really soft. They're a little bit tangly, so I would advise to have your white tooth comb with you just to get rid of the tangles, etc. Now, fit-wise, straight out of the box, it does fit my 21.5 inch circumference big. So I have to tighten it quite a bit. I think I have it just over half in. And there is a little bit of gapping in the back on me. So I do think it would fit a circumference that's bigger than mine. It would fit a slightly smaller circumference than mine as well, I would say, but I have no way of measuring it really. So please check that with Uniwigs if it would fit you and if it would fit you comfortably. Density, it's light density. You have the waves in it, which gives it a bit of illusion of more voluminous look, but it feels really light. So really light density, especially at the top, it looks really nice and natural. And then you have the waves coming in halfway down, and then it gives you a little bit more volume if you like. But as I said, if you don't like that volume, you can always straighten it out. But it's really light, no permatease that I can feel. So let's look at this cup construction. You have this 13 by 3 lace front. So it just goes all the way down here. So it gives you that really natural look. So you don't really have any ear tabs, but you have combs on both sides. If you have bio hair for extra security, and you have a comb in the back as well. And then you have your hook adjusters. And then you have covered wefts, sides and back. In terms of styling, as I said, heat-friendly fibers, so you can straighten it, put different curl pattern to it, etc. You can tuck it behind your ear, but as I said, so this might flip up, so you might just have to use a little bit of adhesives here, but it's definitely ear tuckable. So it gives you, it shows you the light density here. You can have a low pony. And then side pony. Here you get an idea of the density. You have a half up, half down. So glasses, there are no ear tabs, so it's easy to do. So not a problem. You can move them up as well. So to summarize, Abigail is a very budget-friendly lace front wig with gorgeous romantic waves that I think you can wear every day. And you will have to cut the lace front, and you might have to conceal the knots a little bit, but for the price you pay, I think you do get a really good wig which has heat-friendly fibers, so you can change the look of it as well. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you again to Uniwigs and Uniwigs on Amazon for sending me this piece for review purposes. I will put the link down below to this piece so you can quickly go and check it out yourself. Don't forget to use my code K20, which will give you 20% off your purchase, which makes this an even more budget-friendly wig. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. And if you haven't done so already as well, please follow me on Instagram and Facebook at KWestWigs. Have a lovely day, and I hope I see you soon. Bye.